Okay, so I'm still sitting here at the hospital. I just left my breast reconstruction surgeon. Um, he filled me with a lot of information, which is why I'm still sitting outside the hospital. I wanted to make this video really quickly. Today is Tuesday, July the 3rd, 2018. And so I wanted to share with you a little bit about what he said. So he went over a lot, the actual surgery part, what my possibilities are. Because I already had implants before, and I can remember how many cc's that I have. I have my breast size now is a 36C, and so he talked about what my best options are, which is going to be for him to put the expander in first, and then we'll increase the size until we get to the size that I want, and then he will put in, it's a silicone gel implant. Right now I have saline, which is actually, it was okay, because the saline has leaked out into my body and it's safe, it's not hurting me. But this new silicone gel that they use, they can cut it in half and it actually still doesn't come out. So that's really good. So what he'll do is the day of surgery, his part will be about 3 to 4 hours. After my other surgeon for 3 to 4 hours spends time taking out my breast tissue and my cancer, then he will come in and do his part, which is putting in the expanders. And so what it is, it's kind of like a really thick plastic with a metal piece right in the nipple area, and they'll go in after, and they take this almost like a little metal detector, and which I'll show whenever later on, when I start to go into the doctor's office. I'll do another video on this, but they'll inject more of the water to fill the expander until we get to the size that I want. And I told him I want to go bigger. I want to go actually as big as I possibly can. And he said, I don't know, because what happened is, like right now, I have breast tissue. My implant is underneath my muscle, and then I have breast tissue, and there's blood flow to that. But when they remove the cancer and then they remove the rest of the breast tissue, it's just going to be skin. And I mean, luckily that they're going to be able to save my nipples, but there's not going to be much blood flow to that either. So so I've got to kind of expand and expand and expand to go to the size that I want. And then they'll go in, and I'll go in for another surgery after I get to the size that I want, and then they'll put in the implants. The risk of infection is possible, and as a cancer patient, instead of like a plastic surgeon, a plastic surgery patient is a little bit different, because if it gets infected, then they have to completely take everything out, and I have to wait 3 months, and they have to start all over again. So that's kind of where I'm at with reconstruction. I'm supposed to be scheduled for, I'm looking at July 19th for my surgery. Let's see, what else should we talk about? Because I mean, it's a lot. He explained to me like another option is like called flap or something, where they take the fat from the rest of your body and put it in to your breast, which I don't have a lot of extra fat on my body. I exercise on a daily basis, and so I don't. So he just recommended that I go ahead and go with the implants. He said later on they might ripple, so maybe he'll take a little bit of fat from maybe my belly or from my butt and put it in the area so that it doesn't ripple. But you know what? I believe that I'm in really good hands. I mean, my doctors are younger. I mean, it's not like, you know, they're getting ready to retire, and they're younger, and I mean, they're, you know, with the leading edge of technology, and they're up to date on the newer things that's going on, and so I really do. I feel like I'm in good hands here, and I know that, you know, God is with me here, and everything is going to be okay. And as I'm sitting here, I'm looking up, and I'm going to see if I can. Oh well, I'll show you. This is what I'm looking at. The cross on the building. You see it? I'm sitting by the water fountain, but I look up and I see the cross on the building, which is just confirmation for me that I know that God is with me through this. So I feel pretty good. You know, they are, the doctors, they're like, if you have any questions, which I'm sure that I will, I can call at any time. So this is I feel okay right now. I actually really do feel okay. I know that I'm just beginning with the end in mind. I know the outcome of this. It's a process, but in the end, I'm going to be okay. I'm young, I'm healthy, and I'm going to be cancer-free, and I'm going to start taking better care of myself, start eating more holistic foods, organic foods, really, really just taking good care of my health and loving on myself. And I get to be here for my kids, so I'm very thankful for that. So, all right, well, I'll see you guys in the next video.